രാജ്യാന്തര ചലച്ചിത്രമേളയിലെ സജീവ സാന്നിധ്യമായി ഒക്സാന ചെർക്കഷിന. മത്സരവിഭാഗത്തിൽ ഏറെ പ്രശംസ നേടിയ ക്ലോണ്ടൈക്ക് എന്ന ചിത്രത്തിലെ നായികയാണ് ഒക്സാന. വർത്തമാനകാലത്തെ രാഷ്ട്രീയം വളരെ വ്യക്തമായി സംസാരിക്കുന്ന ചിത്രമാണ് ക്ലോണ്ടൈക്ക് എന്ന് ഒക്സാന MediaOneനോട് പറഞ്ഞു.
രാജ്യാന്തര ചലച്ചിത്രമേളയിൽ മത്സരവിഭാഗത്തിൽ ഏറെ പ്രശംസ നേടിയ ചിത്രമായിരുന്നു ക്ലോണ്ടൈക്ക്. ഉക്രൈൻ റഷ്യ യുദ്ധ പശ്ചാത്തലത്തിൽ ഒരുങ്ങിയ ചിത്രത്തിന്റെ നായികയായ ഒക്സാന ചെർക്കഷിന നമ്മോടൊപ്പം ചേരുകയാണ്. ഹായ് മാം.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Same. Ma'am, first of all, it's a mind-blowing performance in the movie.
Thank you very much.
So I want to convey that feeling to you. Ma'am, it's a current scenario, it's a huge subject. The world also discussing the subject, Ukraine-Russia war.
Yeah.
How it possible? Because it's a sensitive issue. Can you please share about the experience?
Yeah, thank you very much for your question. First of all, I feel responsible to speak loudly about my country and about this cruel war which is now going on in Ukraine, which was started by Russians 8 years ago. And I think it's to say the truth, like when the war started I was around 23 years or something, and my youth is going in war times and I don't know what to do with that. And of course I make a lot of artistic statements, a lot of movies as well as theater works with this topic, I mean topic of war, and actually why we as human beings are still engaged in all this kind of wars, because it's not only war in Ukraine which is now going.
Yeah, the movie portrays the depictions of traumas of the war.
Yes, of course. The movie depicts the story of the beginning of war, and it's a couple which is stuck by the war conflict and doesn't know what to do, but still this is, I think, a very clear anti-war movie, because it's not reproducing the stereotypes of war movie. It doesn't show you war, it doesn't show you this big heroic masculine images of war which all the time reproducing this big image of war. I think this movie is trying to change the game and change the perspective. As you saw, it's written at the end of the movie that Marina Ergorbach, the director of the movie, presented this movie for all women, and she's trying to pay attention about women experience during war and war conflicts everywhere in this world, and that's why I think this is
most of the wars are survival on the side of the women.
Yes.
Women survived, struggled a lot. The film also says that politics.
Yes. I think that film is trying to show the new way of protest and of resilience. We see in the middle, in the center of this movie, a woman who is just staying very much loyal to her everyday practices of caring, practices of love. And audience sometimes will tell to me, she's crazy, what she's doing, not going out from the war conflict is crazy. And I would answer that no, war is crazy, and she's doing actually very normal things. So yes, that is the point of this movie, that the war is crazy and the logic of war is crazy and the logic of violence is crazy, but not the logic of locals living in a war conflict. That's my idea.
Ma'am, then you play the role of a pregnant lady.
Yes.
How was that challenging?
Yeah, actually, to make any role is challenging, of course, and this is not an exception. And as I told before during Q&A, I was preparing a lot for this movie because I have never gave a birth and I was never pregnant. That's why I was preparing. I used my special silicone belly, which was constructed to my body, and I used to wear it when I was going outside the streets, so I used it in public transport, and I was wearing it till people really started to treat me as a pregnant woman. And that was my idea, that I should really put it into my body as if it is my second nature, and that's why I will feel free on a set. And that was it. And of course I felt very much a lot of support from Marina, who is already a mother. Marina, the director, she helped me a lot, she supported me, and when she was telling me during the process, Oksana, this is fantastic, I enjoyed here, it's my second day in Kerala, now I would go around the city with my friends to see the city, to see Trivandrum. I feel excited and I feel very thankful for having me here.
ക്ലോണ്ടൈക്ക് പറഞ്ഞ രാഷ്ട്രീയത്തെയും IFFKയെയും തിരുവനന്തപുരത്തെയും ഒക്കെ പറ്റി വാചാലയായി തന്നെയാണ് ഒക്സാന സംസാരിച്ചിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഷൈജു ചാവശ്ശേരിക്കൊപ്പം ഗോപാൽ ഷീലാസറൽ, MediaOne, തിരുവനന്തപുരം.